How will we be affected in years to come because of climate change?
Well, climate change will change rain, it'll change the temperature on the earth. So, as the temperature changes, the climate will change. There might be more or less rain in various areas. So, it'll affect where people can live. Areas that people are living in now and that are very fertile, you can grow a lot, will probably change in the future, which means that those areas might be abandoned, other places might be better. We might have to change what it is that we're going to grow, what kind of animals that we raise, because a lot of animals are going to be extinct in the future. Um, Other changes. More diseases. Various diseases that have disappeared over the years might come back with changes in temperature. Areas that had a lot of rain may not. Areas that had a lot of heat may not. The rainforest, which is where most of the animals probably in the world are, is going to change. A lot of that's disappearing. The ocean will be affected. That's going to change all the life within the ocean. And that's huge because that'll also help to change the temperature of the planet.
Is there any part of the world that will be more affected than others?
I think they're all going to be affected, but probably the one that'll be the most affected, I'm thinking, is the ocean, just because it's the largest body of what on the planet, and there's so much life in there. And as if the ice caps are melting, obviously all that's going into the oceans, which is going to totally change the structure of the oceans. And the oceans all kind of flow into each other. So what changes one part of the ocean is eventually going to change all of it. And the ocean, of course, takes up most of our planet.
How long would it take to reverse the effects of global warming?
Probably a long time, and you consider that this has been going on for a long time, at least since the start of the Industrial Revolution, if not before. So what took hundreds of years to get to this point probably will take hundreds more to reverse, and that's even if we can reverse it. There's no guarantee we can, and if we do reverse it, it's not necessarily going to be the way it was before. Too many changes have happened. Too many things have disappeared, and you're not going to get it back. So I don't know if it ever can be fully reversed, but I would say it would definitely take probably hundreds of years to do it.
How long will it take for all the ice caps to melt?
At the rate things are going, because they seem to be melting fairly quickly, 100 years, couple 100 years. And it depends. I mean, people are trying to make changes. Every little bit helps. It's possible it could slow it down. I mean, at the rate we're going now, it could be fairly quickly, but if people start getting involved and being more concerned about the environment, maybe it could slow it down and maybe it wouldn't be as quick. But I have a feeling eventually the path we're on, they eventually will. It might just take a while.